I thought this was supposed to be about stocks. Where?
Oh, what's up, y'all? This thing's going, right? Oh, yeah, it's my pimp cup, right? Yeah, you like that. You know you like that. I'm pimping right now. So, I don't know whether it is, and we're trying to figure out what the story is with this market. Why has it become easier to trade this market as it had been prior? It has been getting easier. 1 or 2 days, sure, you have those impossible days where your stops, no matter how far out you put them, it goes to your stop, you get out, and the stock goes back the other direction. Those days are still out there. But I think the reason that trading has become better, hold on to your hats for this one, is that common sense is actually working now. Woo! Common sense? What do you mean by that? Common sense. For instance, CZR. Common sense trade. So you had CZR, stock that was looking like they're going out of business. Caesars Entertainment, by the way. Next thing you know, the stock gets up from $5, and next thing you know, it's at $8. Long story short. And a couple of weeks ago, or maybe like a couple of days ago, I guess, it ran from about 8 and change up to $14. So common sense says, okay, this thing has to give a little bit of this back. We're talking about a $6 stock trading at $14 right now. Common sense. But common sense also says do not get in the way of one of these monsters until there's a clear, defined reason to get short. And today was the clear, defined reason. We were looking for a blow-off top. We got it the other day at 14.25. And then the next day when it didn't break back over 14, we thought right there is a decent short, but we didn't trade it yet. But then yesterday, we saw how it failed to break another new high. So you're making a series of lower highs. And today, all we were looking for the stock to do was break down under the low of the day. So it opened up relatively strong, got as high as 1274, but as it rolled back over to 1234, that's where we got short. And it coincided with some of the news that made it go up. They were kind of deflating the news. Next thing you know, the stock starts to disintegrate, and we're short, and we made some pretty decent money. For a $12 stock, getting it down to $11.80 was pretty good. We covered the rest at 11.5, and whatever the stock does now, I don't care. It's time to talk about swing trading and why these have been so successful. The market doesn't go down. The market doesn't go down. The market doesn't go down. You understand? So anytime you have a stock that gets beat up, wait for it to subside. Don't be the first guy on that first pause to jump in like Rax today at 65. Looked good there at 65 for a second, right? Didn't it? You know who I'm talking to. 62 looked pretty good there for a second, didn't it? No. But look at the chart. You see the stock was as low as 59.85, just as close as, let me get it for you. So as close as November, the stock was trading at 59.85, 59.84 to be exact on November 11th. So we thought a complete washout, you might get to some recent lows. So we sat back and we waited. One of our guys, who was our hero, shorted this thing from 62 all the way down to that 59.85 area. Bravo to that guy. But again, I wasn't looking to short it. I was just looking to play that bounce. And normally what we do is we don't play the bounce the first day. You never know about the first day. But just like Coinstar, just like Akamai, just like CNQR, just like FSLR, just like every other stock, and I'm going to get to the big Z in a second, just like the majority of every stock, they find the support level and then they bounce, and every once in a while you get Netflixed. You go from a bounce to an accumulation to a short squeeze to a brand new world. We were buying Netflix at $62.50. Come on! Come on! So let's talk about the big Z before I go. Because I know attention span, we're getting to that 5-minute mark. Your head's probably fucking exploding right now. Ah, I can't take any more information. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Ah! Right? I did that for you. You love it when I go total fucking like, what was that movie? Jacob's Ladder. movie still scares the shit out of me. But Big Z, right? I wish I had a chart to show you. And we just passed the 5-minute mark, so some of you just nodded off, I'm sure. But the Big Z, you got this hammering down off of their last number, right? And we're only talking 6 months ago, right? We're talking about the same time, right on my birthday, right about November 5th, 10th, 7th. I remember buying it on my birthday. Right, there it is. I was into 26.50. Right around 26.50. I didn't catch the bottom, but after we saw it bottom out at around 23, held 23 that day, and then started going up, and I chased it about 3.5 points until I felt comfortable that it was about to break out. Got in at 26.50, and we rode it to about, where was it? About 29 bucks. And we got out pretty good at 29. It was like one of the high point of the stock for a while. So then, as the stock started going sideways, all we were waiting for it to do was break back above 29, and it happened about 2-3 weeks later. And then the following Monday, it gapped up and started this another 15-point run. That's what this market's all about right now. And that is why I like U.S. Steel. That's why we were buying Tesla at 28. I love how the fact that Tesla is all over the news right now. Who was buying Tesla at 28 bucks and nobody cared about this thing? This guy right here. Boom. So if you haven't made your decision whether or not to come hang out with us, if you're sitting in your underwear like most of our guys do, if you're sitting at a trading desk, wherever you are, you want to hang out with like-minded individuals, guys that have been doing this for 20 years. You want to hang out with us, you know where to find us. And again, soon we're not letting anybody else in, all right? Because I tell you, we get a good crew of people in there. We're all making money. I'm very superstitious. And once I get to that point where I'm comfortable, I don't want to change anything. And right now, I'm going to give it another 6 months. I'm letting people come in till July. I'm thinking about July putting the wall up. Whoever's in by July, you could stay in. If you're not in, you're going to have to perform some sort of weird act in public or something and film yourself doing something foolish to be a part of our room. But right now, buy on dip, still working until proven guilty. We're going to be looking at racks. We're still liking this. We're liking WLT here. Riverbed might have put in a low. We like this Mellanox still. Even HLF tomorrow if we get past 36.50. So Angie's List. Here you go. Here was a stock that got a little beat up, right? Got all the way back down to 8 and change. Where is it now? 15. You buy on dips, guys. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. Buy on dips until it doesn't work anymore. All right, guys, good luck to you. Hopefully I will see you again. And remember, there's no missed opportunities in this market. We're going round and round and round. One sector's hot, next thing you know, it's not. Then it's hot again, and then it's not. Just find the good sector for the day, ride it, move on. All right, guys, see you soon.